Now it's quiz time.
Yay!
Let's see how you did. This was questions from 2 weeks ago, so hopefully you still have those ready to go.
You had plenty of time to study.
Okay,
plenty of time
to study. So the first question was, what is the likely outcome of the Greek situation?
Well, eventually, we kind of know it's trouble for them. They're going to have at least a decade of dismal economic stress, I guess is the word, performance, whatever you want to say. They're going to default. There's almost nobody that really understands the numbers that thinks they won't. So
it's just a matter of when.
Basically.
Okay.
Sadly, basically.
The next question is, can we avoid a lost decade?
We can, but we might not. We need to increase our confidence. We need to stop squabbling with each other and start working towards making progress. We need to increase business spending and bank lending and get people back to work. And all of that is a lot easier said than done.
And next one is, what is the paradox of thrift?
Oh, we talked about this 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. This is great. So here's the thing, is if everybody becomes a saver, becoming thrifty, and becomes a saver, then the problem is everybody stops spending, and then the economy goes down, and then people lose their job and so on, and so people actually save less because there's less people employed. So, you know, you would think that the idea of saving like during a recession would be a good idea, but it isn't. It makes the recession worse. So what you really want in a recession is for you to be able to save money and keep your job because everybody else is still spending money.
So go out and spend.
Well, so you guys go out and spend. We're going to say.
And last one is, how do I pick and buy a car?
We talked about this. I like picking and buying cars. So, you know, cars are depreciating assets, not appreciating assets, depreciating assets. They eventually are going to go to zero, so you don't want to spend too much money on it as transportation. You pick a car by the mission that you're going to have. Mine is 4 sets of golf clubs and 4 guys for golf. Yours might be different. So that's one way to pick a car. Then you get all the specifics together, your specifications, and you either play dealers off against each other, and you say, I want this specific car, you've got a price, you got a price, you got a price, and then share their prices.
Email it around.
Email it around and see what you can do. Or I went to Costco, and Costco gave me a pretty good price, and I was like, well, that's no hassle, and I'm big into no hassles.
It was completely no hassle.
It was absolutely no hassle, yeah. They knew better than to hassle me at Costco with Costco because I'd just turn around and tell Costco, and then they wouldn't sell any cars to them. So there you go. You ready for next week?
Yep. What do you have for next week?
Okay. The question is next week, is the Greece situation over? Okay, is it over? What is the risk with the debt ceiling issue? How can you use forced choice with follow-up, that question method, to get more information? And stay tuned for this. The viewer mail question is, why are CEOs paid so much? So a lot of people want to talk about executive pay. Yeah. So I'll explain that in the next segment. Stay tuned.